Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well and staying safe. So today I'm filming a review and sort of first impressions of the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've seen this everywhere. They're really affordable and accessible. I got them from Superdrug and they look like this. And I got them in 3 shades. So I got the shades medium peach, medium beige and deep olive. So I got the medium peach for highlighting, the medium beige for colour correcting, and the deep olive for a sort of contour bronzer colour. But yeah, so just sort of off the bat, so they are really affordable. They were £5 each from Superdrug. And yeah, they're a really good size for their price. I'm just going to take them all out of their packaging. Okay, so this is sort of the size of it. But yeah, they look really good. So at the moment, I've just sort of done my skincare about 20 minutes ago, so it's had a chance to sit for a minute. And we are going to start by sort of doing it with colour correcting. My hair is wet because I just had a shower and washed my hair. I'm going to use a beauty blender, sort of 2 different sizes to apply them today. This is the Real Technique sponge, this is the original beauty blender. But yeah, that's sort of the way I wanted to apply it today. But yeah, so let's sort of start with medium beige. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a little bit of that under my eyes, sort of where I've got a little bit of darkness, and a little bit around my mouth. The lighting looks so strange today, and I think it's because it's quite dull outside today, and a lot of my light is natural light, even though I have a ring light. I don't know, the lighting's just not it today. So the applicator is quite nice and big. That's how big the applicator is, which, you know, fairly good size. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start by color correcting. So I'm just gonna take that medium beige color and I'm gonna pop a little bit just there under the eyes. Actually, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to take a brush, nice little small detail brush, and I'm actually gonna sort of brush it onto the area that I want to colour correct. And then I'm going to pop a little bit around my mouth. I'm always quite sceptical about putting concealer around my mouth because I just feel like it looks really dry and it looks I don't know, sometimes it just doesn't sit right in that area. So it just sort of there. Just like that. And then any other little spots you want to conceal, put a little bit over these blemishes I've got. Okay, and then I'm going to dry it down a little bit. Okay, I don't want to dry it down too much just because I don't know how much it's gonna blend out. So I'm just gonna use my nice little Real Techniques sponge. It's blending out really well. I feel like it's colour corrected fairly well. And then let's just do around the mouth. That's actually blended out quite well as well. Sometimes sort of this area goes quite grey. For me, it does look a little bit grey, but I do feel like as you wear it through the day, you can see. That's sort of how the colour correcting shade is looking. I can still see quite a lot of darkness on camera and in real life actually. Maybe just gonna pop a tiny bit more just where it is quite dark. So I feel like on camera, it looks like it's not colour correcting at all. In the mirror, it does look a lot better. Again, I think it's the lighting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm now gonna go over it with the shade Medium Peach and just sort of highlight the under eye area. I might put a little bit on my nose, tiny bit on my forehead maybe. Again, let me go in with a brush, same brush that I used before. And I'm just going to pop it in this area. Just like that. This looks really light. Again, letting it dry down for a minute before I blend it out. Okay, I'm just gonna start on my chin, forehead and nose, just leaving the under eyes the longest. And my sort of technique is I always like to start sort of at the edge and blend up. And I have done this with no foundation because I just wanted to see how the concealer behaved alone. Yeah, I mean it's looking quite good. Looking really smooth. Like that. However, I do feel like it's not as full coverage as it claims to be. Yeah, again, like I feel like it looks a lot better in the mirror than it does on camera. And this is sort of before powder or anything. So what I'm going to do is, okay, so what we're going to do now is a little bit of cream bronzing. We're going to do a little bit of cream bronzing. My eye's going so red. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the colour Deep Olive. I'm going to pop some of that on the back of my hand. Oh, that was a lot. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, so I picked up quite a lot on the back of my hand. And what I'm doing is I'm picking it up on a brush. Just shearing it out quite a lot actually on my hand at first. And then we're going to start sort of pressing it in here. And I am going to go over this with a sponge after. So I really like the colour of this one, especially for sort of like a bronzing colour, because I feel like it's a little bit more orangey rather than sort of that really grey colour. And then, oh no, I just put concealer in my hair somewhere. Pick up a little bit more for my forehead. Just dotting it around and on the chin area. Again, it doesn't look super blended right now because I am going to put some on my, blend it out with my beauty blender. Okay, then we're going to take a nice big beauty blender and just start blending that all in. So my first impressions of this is that I really like it. I like the colour. I love the way that it's blending out actually, because sometimes when you use a concealer to bronze, it just doesn't blend as well as you'd like it to. But this is blending really well. I'm going to pop a little bit of this on my nose, just because I like a little bit of colour in the centre of my face sometimes. Just like that. Take this side and really blend everything together. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my under eyes. I'm going to set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, same way I usually do, by pressing in with a brush first and then baking ever so slightly on top with a sponge. Like this. And then what I'm going to do is just get that concealer off the back of my hand before it goes all everywhere. Before it goes everywhere. I'm going to do the rest of my face. So I'm gonna actually I might do this bit on camera. I'm gonna set this with a bronzer. So I'm using my MAC Refined Golden Bronzer, just because I don't want it to transfer, and I don't know obviously how it acts without anything on top of it. It is a very bronzy colour. And then just going to just clean this up a little bit. Yeah, so that's how it's looking at the moment. I'm just going to finish off my face and then I will be back and I will give you sort of my last thoughts on the concealers. So I've just finished sort of putting on the rest of my makeup. So sort of my last sort of thoughts on the concealer. I don't think the under eye one will be replacing my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, because that coverage is really, really good and it does sort of cover a lot of the darkness under my eyes. However, what I am going to do is try using the medium beige one under the Too Faced one, just to try and colour correct a little bit, and then use the Too Faced one to brighten, and try that. The deep olive one, 10 out of 10. I love the colour, love the way it blended out as a bronzer. Yeah, I don't know about the under eye situation just yet. I am going to leave it on all day, and then possibly sort of in the next video I'll just sort of maybe lightly touch on it if my opinions have changed or anything. But yeah, overall it's good. I mean, for the price point it's really good, and for sort of the accessibility of it, it's really, really good. And this looks really patchy on camera, but it's not patchy. This whole lighting situation is terrible. The sun just about looks like it's coming out now, which is fab after I finish filming. But yeah, sort of that's my impression on it. I really like the contour colour. The under eye ones, they're good, and do you know what, they're good if, like, you know, like if you're on holiday and you want to just chuck a little bit of something on, they're good for that. But if you were going for like a full glam heavy beat, wouldn't probably recommend those. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything else that you want me to do first impressions on, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you next week. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I love you all so, so much.